So with the dropout, it's an interesting one. So what prior was if you place the ball down in the in goals area, it was a 22.
Yeah, 22
kick.
22 dropout. Yeah,
So
and now it's a goal line.
I have no idea as to what benefit that has. I guess it disadvantages the team that have grounded the ball and had to drop out because they've lost 22 meters immediately.
Essentially, yeah.
And so it just means that, it's either, I guess you wouldn't be risking like you would on the 22 line when you do those dropouts. Sometimes the attacking team with the ball is dropping out so that they can try and retrieve the ball. So they'll be dropping out closer to that 22 line. Whereas it's too big a risk now to try and do it from the try line. And so it'll just be hacking it as far as you can, really, just to put it back. But then the defending team will be set up for it, and so they'll be ready to come back. So coming from the try line to try and defend a kick that they've just given back to the team and the opposition. So I guess it makes it exciting as well.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting one. Honestly, I'm a front rower. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'll just follow the ball and try and get there.
Now, I remember when we did our preview last year, and Joey, he was on there. He made a comment that he thought that rugby was taking too much from league and becoming similar to league, and they were taking too more of their innovations and putting it on. So I do wonder, are the games getting sort of too similar now, too close together?
What are the other ones that we took from league that Joey mentioned?
They did in Australia. They've got that 50-22. So if you kick it from in your own half and it goes out on the 22,
that's right.
You get the line
like
out, which
similar
is
to
like
a
40-20.
Yeah.
And they had some other. I think they had the captain's challenge for a while.
So long as scrums don't become like rugby league, then I'm still happy,
Yeah.
But it's an interesting one. I mean, obviously there's going to be benefits and advantages to it, disadvantages. But that's one that I can see straight off is that obviously. The options that they do take from a dropout from the try line, you don't want to try and retrieve your ball and have a mishap, and then they're real close and they'll just capitalise on a mistake and score a try because it's closer. Whereas if they try to do that on a 22, so what would change there? That they'll just try and kick it as long as possible, and then try and bring the line up to try and defend.
Yeah. One thing I'll say, because I watched some of the trials. Just in the build-up, and the attack looks a little bit more like league. So I've seen a couple of grubber kicks towards the end goal, that sort of stuff, which we wouldn't have normally seen before. So I think that people are doing more attacking kicks. If that's good for the game or not, I'm not sure. But just because they know that if it's going to be a goal line dropout.
Yeah,
and
they wouldn't do those risks. That's too much of a risk on the try line.
So I think we're seeing more different types of...
Especially when they're passing it, to see who's going to kick it or do a little tap over that 22-metre line. And normally sometimes they're just passing it in that 22 area. But you wouldn't be even doing that. Because then how far away do the opposition stand from the goal line dropout?
Well... Yeah, I'm not sure.
I can't even remember how far they stand with the league one because you're trying to drop kick it as far as possible in league. I can't recall really off the top of my head them having someone there trying to jump up in the air with arms outstretched just like they do on the 22 dropout.
Yeah.
You have your players, your hookers trying to deter or distract the person trying to drop the ball out. So I'm just questioning how close are the defenders going to be from this drop kick from the try line, or are they actually going to be 10 meters from them?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I suppose that's my biggest gripe is more, well, not gripe, I don't know if that's the right word, but more that the games are becoming quite similar.
Yeah.
So I did like that they were essentially, even though the skill sets can be quite similar, they are still essentially very different games and adopting a lot of their style. And I do think that rugby takes a lot more from league than the other way around, which we talked about last year as well. So some of these innovations are sort of more just copying their style. But I think it does add another dynamic to the attack at least. So it'll be interesting to see how it unfolds throughout the season anyway.